So for those of you out there who watch this video or who and believe that, oh, Trump is guilty in everything, or for those of you who, are tired of maybe hearing about Trump and all the chaos that swirls around him, the mud, the dirt, just remember what has actually taken place from 2016 to today in these last 7 years. And then ask yourself, with all of those things that have now been proven true that were once denied, that were spit out as propaganda on the news, on various podcasts, on different social media platforms, ask yourself, if they would do that then, why would they not do something like that now? And then beyond this upcoming election, think of future elections. If the Democrats are this hungry for power, whether you are a moderate Democrat or all the way to the extreme of being a super left-wing liberal, why would they not do that now in this election and for future elections? They have power now with Biden. What makes you think that they're not going to do whatever they can to keep control, whether it's with Biden or someone else, and prevent who they are calling Donald Trump, prevent him, who they are saying is an insurrectionist and a tyrant, a fascist? They want you to believe all of those things are true about Trump, so that when you step into your ballot box or do your mail-in voting, that you will say to yourself, the possibility that Trump is a fascist and a tyrant because of who I've listened to, I think is very high. So regardless of the state of the economy, super high inflation, regardless of trying to letting illegal immigrants just walk across our southern border, regardless of using up our oil reserves, strategic oil reserves, and regardless of shutting down oil production for our country so that we are less dependent on other countries, on international countries, and therefore we have we can rely on ourselves to supply instead of being at the mercy of other countries who are not our allies. But because I believe so and so on the news, I believe Trump is a fascist, and I think that is most detrimental to the United States of America. So I'm voting for whomever in the Democrat Party. That is their goal. They want to rule by fear. Hi, I'm Brian Kletter, the creator and host of the Counterthought Podcast. Thank you for watching this video. Remember to like it, and then also check out these 2 videos and subscribe to the channel. For more daily content from me, you can find me on Instagram at CounterThoughtCEO and the official Counterthought Instagram page at counter_thought. Thank you for watching, and spread the word.